battery 40%.
Hello. And yeah, follow me on social media. Okay, enough with that. Hello. Was that a battery warning? Could you hear that? How did you hear that? The headphone. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Oh, not the clown BGM. There we go. I accidentally pressed on my headphones. I use wireless headphones. So if I press the power button once, then it tells me how much power I have left. And I did that on accident, so. Yeah, that's what that was. Anyways, let's get to work. I forgot to put on shoes. Okay, let me put on my sneakers. Oh, I closed my laptop. I need that to read comments. Please don't autoplay the German stream. Please don't autoplay the German stream. Okay. 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 Ah! Ah! I ran into a wall. Okay. Eh. Ow! Ow! Come on, headphones. You can do this. It's not sending me the music through the wall. Okay, there we go. How's everybody's day today? Ready to get started. Okay. As always, I'm doing a HIIT HIT high impact interval training on my elliptical. So just gonna go for that. Each set is 12 minutes. How's everyone's Tuesday in it? I am tired and bothered. No, that was bad. I can't do it. Whatever. I'm tired and bothered by my teeth still. I'm going back to the dentist tomorrow anyway, so whatever. But yeah. It's Tuesday with the VTuber. No data? Did I clicked, yeah, we're live. What do you mean no data? Oh, excellent connection. Okay, now it's connected. What's wrong with my internet? You're debugging someone else's database connection? That's unfortunate. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'm writing documentation and having a pretty bad time of it, to be honest. Okay. I'm good at writing documentation for systems that exist. But I'm writing documentation for a proposed system. And I'm live. Okay, thank you. YouTube was telling me I had no data. And I was like, huh? 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 What's going on? Anyways. So I've been having a hell of a time of it because it's more like an English essay than it is like documentation. So that's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna submit that like right after this stream. After I finish my what's it called? Pasta. I'm gonna make myself some pasta. Last night I got Alfredo fettuccine from a restaurant, and I still have a ton of the Alfredo sauce left. So I'm just gonna make some penne and mix it in with the sauce. That's gonna be my lunch. Yum, 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 yum. With some peppers. Which the peppers is just gonna make my teeth hurt more. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But yeah, my teeth bad. Teeth no good. It takes up 95% of my brain processes these days. Cause it's just like a constant whoa of pain. There was an actual guy named Alfredo. That makes sense. Alfredo is a name. No carbs after exercise. That's a rule, and I live by no rules. I'm tired already. Who said no carbs after exercise? Is that you can only eat carbs before exercise because you like work it off or whatever? Whatever. I'ma eat my Alfredo penne and drink my Beppis. And I'm gonna like it. Life is pain. Anyways. Yeah, I only work out on stream, quite frankly, so if I don't schedule a workout stream, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. But here I am, getting my negative calories for the day or whatever, I don't know. I do feel much better when I exercise, so I really should do it more often, but it's really hard for me to exercise without talking to chat. So, it's just the way it's gotta be, really. I do like this new background music I get to put on, so that's nice. Oh yes, I saw that Unity rejected your VTS plugin because I quite religiously read the Discord, actually. The reasoning was very stupid. The reasoning was super stupid. I guess their reasoning is they do that because there's so many versions of the Unity editor. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, they rejected your VTS plugin because it had a screenshot of the Unity editor, which is so stupid. Yeah, hopefully review 2 will be a lot faster. I mean, it was just a picture, for gosh sakes. So ridiculous. There was what? There's always things I want to talk about on stream, and then the stream starts and I immediately forget all of it. All of it, absolutely all of it. I used to write them down on sticky notes, but even right now I'm not in front of my computer, so the sticky notes wouldn't really help me. Quite unfortunate. My brain is just so bad today. It's just really bad. Bad brain. Knock knock, who's there? Bad brain. Mush brain. Like a prune, or just any fruit that's fallen off its tree and is on the ground rotting. It's my brain sitting at the bottom of my brain cavity. How are we doing on this exercise? About halfway through. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yesterday, okay, so this proposal that I'm writing for work, it's, like I said, I've never written a proposal. I'm just very nervous about it. I'm a very nervous person. Every time I have to like communicate information to other people, it freaks me out. I don't like it. And so I spent way too long writing it in the first place, whole like week. And then I like sent it to like my mentor or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm a little bit annoyed about this, actually. I had talked to him, like, on a call about this proposal, and he agreed with the way I was gonna do it. And then I sent it to him, and he's like, I disagree with this way you're gonna do it. Like, the exact thing I asked him about. But, so that was kind of annoying, so I had to rewrite the whole freaking thing. And then my manager was like, where's this proposal? I was like, I'm rewriting it. You've been working on something off stream for Creative Ember. Oh, how exciting. I forgot to check the hashtag. I've forgotten to tweet under the hashtag, quite frankly. But the last few days I've just been working on live to do stuff that I can't even show anyway, so, you know, what's the point? What's the point? I feel bad that I wasn't on top of this hashtag this year like I was last year, kind of a little bit more. But we do have speaking of creative projects, I do have a developer stream where I'm gonna be okay, you guys, my stupid Leap Motion app is so freaking close to being done. You have no idea. Although actually, Tom, there's a really, really good chance I'm gonna switch my VTube Studio implementation over to yours because mine's not complete and I see no reason in making it complete when yours exists. So I'm probably just gonna switch it over to that one. But besides that, it's so freaking close. It's so close to being done. It's making me lose my nut. It's making me lose my nut, losing my brain. So that's exciting, I guess. So there's a good chance that we're gonna get it like 99% done during that stream, whenever that stream is. I can't remember my schedule at the moment. Losing my nut, not like No Nut November. Interesting that was a message that was filtered out. Sometimes those changeovers can be challenging. True, but we'll see. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. It's still the math stuff that's a problem, really. It's not the you know, whatever. Okay, get my blood pumping is making my teeth feel a little bit better, so that's good. So basically right now, my problem with my mouth is that there's like a lot of inflammation. So I've just been doing whatever I can to reduce it. But by gosh, Mickey, it's hard. I tried to switch your stuff over to Hawkbar's library for the same reason, but couldn't get it to work and gave up since I was wasting stream time on it. That's fair. I'm not gonna do it on stream, I'm gonna do that off stream, but yeah, the switchover can definitely be weird. Most of the problem with my implementation is that it doesn't gracefully handle all of the quirks and cases with authentication as far as like if you deny authentication, I think it just keeps trying. I think my plugin just keeps trying. So that kind of stuff. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be that hard of a fix, but I'm sure there's like a lot of problems with my implementation that's goofy. So I just, it's like, well, I'm just gonna use someone else already solved this problem. There's no reason for me to reinvent the wheel. But I'll probably use my implementation still for my own personal stuff or whatever, but you know, whatever. I am curious to see how you handle, how Tom's library handles injecting parameters, because the way I did it, I basically have a list that I keep sending values to, and every frame it sends that list out. Just to, you know, cut down on the number of calls. Oh, I should also note this is the biggest problem. My implementation sometimes just disconnects. I think because it's getting overloaded with whatever WebSocket I used is not good enough. So that's cool, I guess. So that's another big reason. Looking forward to getting totally roasted. You know, this is totally unrelated, but just speaking of roasting people, at this point now, I've gotten the chance to look at a few VTubers model files, like straight from the artist, right? And I really, really would love to do a stream series or just a stream or whatever where artists send me their model art and I explain to them why it's not cut up correctly. Like, it has nothing to do with their art or their art style. It's just like the cutting for Live 2D. Because I keep getting the same problems over and over and over and over and over again in these model arts that I get. And I have to spend a ton of time cutting it up. Honestly, I'm actually very good at, I'm actually really, really good at cutting up VTuber Live 2D art. Because I'm just really good at that. I have the skills. I have a very particular set of skills. But it is just annoying having to do the same thing over and over again. Legs for days, constant legs. I mean, really, technically, I only ever work on my legs. It's actually been done for a while now. Okay, let's do another interval, another 12-minute interval. So, yeah, I really want to do a stream where artists can submit their model art and I explain to them like, okay, look, you didn't add the collar needs to be 3 pieces. It needs to be left, right, and back. Or, oh, this is the one I always see, and I've never seen anyone actually say this, and I don't understand how Live 2D riggers get around this, to be honest with you. But the one I always see is they could end up being pretty useful. I know, I'm just wondering, I don't know if artists would actually send their art in, you know? Anyways, the one that I always see is they add the shadow for the bangs or the fringe on the hair, right? But the bangs or the fringe itself is a bunch of pieces, but the shadow is 1 piece. Which I've even seen tutorials that tell you to do that. And I'm like, I'm just on like a Live 2D rigger to a Live 2D rigger level. I don't know what other Live 2D riggers do about that, because I cut the shadow up into separate pieces so that they can move with the bangs or fringe as the fringe/bangs move. Right? Doesn't that make sense? But anyways, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's making you anxious thinking about it. I think the interesting thing about like this kind of review is that it has literally nothing to do with the art. It's just about the layering. It's very technical. And so that's why I want to do this. And I think it would be really useful for people. So that's why I really want to do it, but I just don't know what situation modelers would be in or artists would be in that they'd be able to send me that information. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll put some feelers out. Maybe I'll put a tweet out. And hopefully everyone will retweet it to get the word out. Because it is something I really do want to do. But yeah. Whew. But also at the same time, here's the biggest thing about it. For most Live 2D riggers, they won't find it useful because they don't do such extensive rigs. Like, you know, not everyone is going for iron vertex level quality, you know? So at the same time, it's like, I guess I could go over, maybe I could have different levels. Like I could rate the cutting on iron vertex tiers. I don't know if you guys know this, but iron vertex, which is, if you're not aware, the highest end, I guess you could say, like Live 2D rigging guild in the English speaking sphere. And you know, a lot of the top VTubers try to get their models rigged by them. So Brian Sui and stuff like that. Anyways, they basically you can order from different tiers of rigging. And so like, I think for like full VTuber rigs, it's really only like tier 3 and 4. I don't even think there is a tier 2, maybe, but like tier 4 is like balls to the wall, like incredible rigging. Watching me work has helped you understand the program more. You're easy to learn from. Oh, I'm glad that's the case. I think in my brain, I think I find it very easy to like put myself in the position of people who don't know anything about whatever I'm talking about. And I try to explain things in the easiest way possible. But anyways, Iron Vertex has the 4 tiers. And so yeah, 4 is balls to the wall and 3 is like somewhat more subdued, I guess. Their work is always impressive. It is, it's very impressive. It's very impressive. Whew. Whew. How am I doing? How much longer? Okay, we're about halfway through. Again, I can only do 2 sets in these midday streams because I have work afterwards. I'm on my lunch break, so. And I gotta make some penne pasta. Penne pasta. Penne Alfredo. Woo. My friends are super obsessed with super auto pets. Fruit is tier 2? Fruit is tier 2? That doesn't sound right. Oh, do they use fruits as the example for tier 2? I feel like now fruit is not tier 2. Surely her current rig is not tier 2. That's wacky. That's wacky. So okay, I guess full VTuber rigs do go to tier 2. So tier 2, 3, and 4, I guess are what they are. That's wacky. Still looks real good. My friends are super into playing super auto pets because Farah has been watching a lot of Ludwig and he's been playing super auto pets. And so this morning Ludwig held the super auto pets tournament. Fruit's 3D model, oh my God. Fruit's 3D model is actually insane. It's seriously insane. I was so impressed. Yeah. I was seriously, that's wacky. It's wacky how good Fruit's 3D model is. Yeah, I won't comment more, even though I have things I want to say. Anyways, so I was watching Germa on Ludwig's Super Auto Pets tournament this morning. And it's just weird because I did watch Ludwig play a little bit of Super Auto Pets, and I listened to Farah play a ton of Super Auto Pets, but just like listening to someone play Super Auto Pets is, okay, so if you don't know, by the way, Super Auto Pets is a deck building game, but it's like animals. It looks like a kid's game, but like, it's somewhat in depth and, you know, one of those easy to learn, difficult to master things. And so listening to someone play Super Auto Pets, because it's like a kid's game and all the cards, quote unquote, are animals, it's like snake. The snake gives meat to the sheep. Sheep needs more garlic. But the garlic could really be used by the anteater. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to go dog strat or peacock strat. That's what I said. It looks like a kid's game. It looks like a kid's game because it's literally, you're like choosing animals for your lineup, and each animal has a special skill. And then based on like the animals you choose and the order you choose them in, they like go up against each other in like one of those auto battle things. Oh, I know, Fruit's 3D model is so good. Speaking of Risu and her tier 5 model, I was really happy because, I mean, I mentioned this before, but I don't know if you guys know this. Risu's original rigger was the rigger who did Keisan, but it was like a really long time ago, so obviously she's like improved a ton. So when Brian did a re-rig of Risu, I was like, huh, weird. I would have thought they would have just had her re-rig it because she's so much better now. But it really, it felt nice, felt good and full circle when, why am I forgetting her name? It's not like, Homono Sensei. When Homono Sensei did Risu's new outfit rig. Himono, not Homono. I'm really bad with names, by the way, if you didn't know that. All of VShojo is super high quality rigging. Well, they all get Iron Vertex to do all the rigging. Iron Vertex and VShojo have like a really, really tight relationship. They're also the ones that do like a lot of the, like Iron Vertex, VTube Studio, and VShojo all have like a close working relationship with each other. Himono has really good subtitle tutorials. Yes, she does. I've watched all of them. And recently she's been doing streams, live 3D rigging streams, and I haven't gotten the chance to watch them, but I'm absolutely going to. Even just from looking at like a small clip of one of them, I learned something. So Himono is seriously God tier. It's ridiculous. Pushing the boundaries, absolutely. Risu's original flat face had its own charm. That's fair, I guess. How are we doing? How much for 2 more minutes? But yeah, so anyways, there's been a lot of like tech initiatives between VShojo, Iron Vertex, and Denchi basically, which is fantastic. I love the collaboration. It's very good. Good stuff. Whew. Okay, I think it's almost done. Okay, oh nope, it's only been 30 seconds since I last checked it. When I get really tired, it's like, just get me off of this thing! Did you guys see that Hololive Indonesia's 3D debut got pushed to next year? Which, I mean, it's not like we didn't see that coming. But I really want them to get the 3D debut because, like, you know, first of all, they absolutely deserve it. They've been in Hololive for so long now, but also, I mean, as an addendum, once they have their 3D debut, then Myth. No, I don't mean Holo English. I mean Indonesia. They were supposed to have their 3D debut this year. Like, it was announced. Maybe back in like March, they said, we are going to have our 3D debut this year as long as we're allowed in Japan. And they just announced a few days ago that, wait. Okay. I didn't even see that. So they announced they're debuting. Wait. Why did they even bother saying that the Holo EN 3D debut was delayed if they didn't announce it in the first place? I didn't even see that tweet. I didn't even, I'm gonna find that tweet now. Why would they announce that? That's so weird. It's happening. I'm on Twitter, www.twitter.com. I'm assuming this is on the Hololive English Twitter. Due to concerns over the it was today. Okay, due to the concerns of outbreak of COVID-19, it seems that it will take a little more time to unveil the 3D models of Hololive English Myth. Well, no, duh, they had not announced it in the first place. We are convinced our 3D unveiling will fill you with tons of... What? That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, enough. Exercising done. Even though I have 10 seconds left, it's fine. How odd that they would make such an announcement. It's like we didn't expect it anyways, guys. I mean, honestly, Kiara's been saying for a long, long time that Like they probably, without COVID-19, they probably would have had their 3D debut like months ago, which makes sense. Just to drive a pipe. What a strange way to drive a pipe. We delayed your trip to Disneyland. Or what? Yeah. Honestly, though, that actually sounds like something my parents would say. Like, my parents would plan like a trip to Disneyland, but not tell me, and then tell me it was postponed because they forgot that they told me, they didn't tell me that there was a Disneyland trip. That's absolutely something my parents would do. Absolutely. We get that it's close, but without committing to a date. Well, surely they're gonna do Indonesia first. So it's gonna be at least halfway through next year, I'm assuming. Anyways, whatever. Okay, we're done. Workout stream's done. I need to go make my penne alfredo pasta. And I hope you guys have a good week. I have a stream tomorrow. Oh yes, okay. Programming stream tomorrow evening Pacific time. Where I'm gonna be working on the leap motion stuff, which is so close to being done. Okay, funny story. All my college friends were all in a Discord together. And most of us were in computer science, you know, and some of us work in games and whatever. All smart people. Honestly, smarter than I am, that's for sure. So I got on a call with them and I was like, ladies, you need to help me with this 3D math because I don't know what I'm doing. And basically, by talking to them, I found out that the problem, because I was having problems with the rotation of the hand, and it turned out the problem wasn't the way I was calculating it. The problem was that Unity, Leap Motion, and VTube Studio all use different coordinate systems. So, in fact, I have it written down here. Just to talk, wait, where is it? Here it is. In Leap Motion, Z is Y in Unity, which is X in VTube Studio. Leap Motion Y is Z in Unity, which is Z in VTube Studio. Leap Motion X is X in Unity, which is Y in VTube Studio. That was the sound of me throwing my sketchbook on the table. So, anyways, that was cool. To spend a lot of time working out. But it's fixed, which means that there's only two things we have to do left, which is, why even label axes if they're totally random? Well, I mean, it's you know, it's the Euler angles, and then the reason VTube Studio X and Y are flipped is because in Live 2D vernacular, looking left and right is X, looking up and down is Y, which totally makes sense. But when you're actually talking about rotations, up and down would be rotating around the x-axis, and looking left and right would be rotating around the y-axis. So that's why they're flipped. And then, of course, Leap Motion, I think, just uses different handed coordinates than Unity. But anyways, yeah. So, long story short, I solved that problem. So the only two problems we have left is the arm rotation, which still is not quite working, and mirroring movement, which I haven't really dug into a lot. So anyways, that's really exciting. I'll see you guys all tomorrow for that. And maybe this app will be done eventually and no one will care about hands anymore because they realize how hard it is. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll see you guys then. Sorry, your Flatland comment is very funny to me. I've read Flatland so many times. Flatland inhabitants being real quiet since the new axis dropped. Okay, bye.